Hello and welcome to this week's tutorial about designing your text in Wix. So first off you need to sign into Wix, so you'll need to go to www.wix.com and then sign in using your college email address, which is your college number at student.cardiffcollege.ac.uk. Once you get there you should have a page that looks something a bit like this one on here, and if you go to manage site it'll take you to this page. If you click edit site, it'll pop open and it might take a couple of minutes to open the site up. What you're going to do today is you're going to create some text that not only looks nice but it persuades your audience to click on and go through your site a little bit closer. So you'll need to start thinking a little bit about design as well as what you want to include. So I'm just going to get rid of that to show you. So as you can see on this page there are some existing pieces of text which we could click on and edit text, but I'm going to show you how to create new text, and to do that you need to go to this add menu here. So if you click on that and then click text and choose the type of text you're going to use. Now I'm going to use a paragraph for now, so if you click on that and it should pop up onto your screen here. I'm going to just click and drag and move it, and you can see actually that as I move it, it lines it up. This line here will line it up. So I'm going to line it up with the Anton's logo just so that we can start thinking about design in a technical way. Now it's really difficult to see that text at the moment, so I'm going to click on edit text and then we're going to change this. I'm going to change it to a heading actually. I think we'll give it a large heading, and I'm going to change the font, so I'll change it to Lulo Clean because I quite like the look of that one. And now we can see it is actually coming off the page a little, so I'm going to take this font size down. It will take it to about there somewhere. Now it's still probably quite difficult to read, so we'll change the colour as well. Now you've got all these options here, all these options below. You can change it to bold, italic, you can underline, you can add different colour, you can change a highlight which kind of puts a highlight over your text. I'll just show you. So you could do something like that, but for now I don't want any highlight on this text, I just want it to be transparent. And you can link your text as well, so if you wanted to be able to click on this text to take you somewhere else, you'd click this button here and it'll take you to either a page, or you can get it to take you to an email address or another web page if you put in the URL, which is this top address up here. Now we're not going to do that at this point, but if you want to do that, it is there. What I'd like to do is just change the colour, so I'm going to change it to white because I think that'll make it stand out a little bit more against that background. So we click on that, and once you're happy you just click off. So we can also add a little bit of an effect here as well, so I think I'm going to give it a little bit of a soft kind of shadow underneath as well, so it stands out even more. Now this one at the bottom here is spacing. We'll just pull the text closer together so we can just play around with that a little. Obviously if you go too close together, for instance using the custom tool, if you went too close together, just to show you, it'd start looking a little bit difficult to read, so just get it to about there. Now I'm quite happy with that, so I'm just going to change this to hello, my name is Helen, just to show you that all you have to do is click on your text or highlight it. So you just click over and drag over to highlight it and you can change your text. Once you're happy with that, you've got your text there. So what I also want to do is animate my text. So I'm going to click on this button here, and you see you've got various animation options. If you just hover over it, it will kind of give you a preview of things you can do. So I quite like this one, so I'm going to click on this one, and if we want to customize that further, you click this customize button, which allows you to change the options even more. Now at the moment we've got it coming in from the right, so I'm going to change it to from the left. I'm going to make it a little bit quicker, so I'll take this duration down, and I want it to come in after 1 second or half a second, let's say, because 1 second might be a little bit too quick. And we'll just click off that, and we can preview that if we go to the preview, and you can see my text comes back in like this. So that's all you need to know really about changing text or adding text. If you want to change existing text, it just works in the same way. And of course, think about how you're going to design it. You know, like you can see here, this design has one font for the title, and then it has this nice other font underneath which is quite clear. So you don't have to use the same font throughout, and again you don't have to use the same fonts for the same thing. You could change that so you've just got the first letter, for instance, as something a bit fancy. But to undo that, if you're not happy with it, you just click undo like that. And that's all you need to know today about adding text. Don't forget, you need to create informative text, so it's got to give the user a bit of information about your website. It's also got to persuade them to click on and go through your website a little bit more. And your challenge today is to try and update all of this information on your website, altering all of the text so that it's relevant for your website. Okay, so off you get on with it. Thank you. Bye.